Welcome to the Cole and Dre podcast. I'm Cole.
And this is Dre. What up, world?
So, all right, today we have Ashley Ruiz with us. And Ashley has actually been here before, but, you know, since Dre became a movie star, he was kind of late, you know, and he turned it into a real Hollywood right now. So I just got to...
Don't nobody believe that.
No, kind of Hollywood. You were
Ashley,
late
don't
again
fall
today.
for that. Don't fall for that.
I know you were late twice.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, you definitely
The first
late
time because I didn't even know. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that though.
So Ashley, before,
today I'll take my blame.
it's okay.
Yeah.
So before I get into, I have to let y'all know, Drake is starring in a movie called The Bricks. Should be out next month on Tubi.
Yes, sir.
So y'all make sure y'all look forward to that. And we're gonna speak with Ashley today. Ashley purchased a piece of real estate and had no clue of what she was buying. She just thought she found a great opportunity, and that she could rebuild, rehab, remodel, and sell. And give us the background on, you know, you purchasing this property and finding out the historic value of the property.
Okay, well, like you said, I was getting into, I wanted to buy and flip homes. That was the direction I was going. I found this building. I was like, well, let me just go for it. End up getting it, which I said was crazy because there was a lot of big investors also trying to get the building. It didn't have any history. It was just an old, vacant, rundown building. I started looking more into it. I seen Houston Chronicle, the lady that owned it before me. It said the storyline was that she was arrested. She was an activist in the community, and she was arrested in her own store for talking back to a white man. That's what it said on her obituary. Well, after that, I was like, man, that sounds historical. Like, that sounds like an important story, but who knows? I don't even know anything about historical buildings and how to even start to get a designation for one. I ended up looking more into it, and later on I found out that she had other properties, her and her husband had other properties in the area, and that they were already historical landmarks. So this nonprofit historical organization was actually looking for me. I got it designated last year. So right now with the city of Houston, it is a historical landmark. But a lot of the community don't know of the history behind it. They know a rundown building.
Okay. Well, congratulations on getting that historical
Definitely
landmark.
congrats.
But what was the lady's name? Tell us a little bit about the lady and her husband.
Okay, so her name is Elnora White. Her and her husband, Mr. Lewis White, and the grocery store, it wasn't just, the building is an old grocery store. So back in the day, there was no Fiestas and all these big grocery stores to go to. You had small grocery stores in your community, which was it's where you go get medicine. It was kind of your Walgreens and Fiesta as one, right? So there was and the community was tighter. It wasn't as the way it is now. So she was a big pillar for the community. If you needed counseling, she was there for you. She would give out credit if you needed something from the store. She was a big activist. And that's happening before she even gets arrested. It's like a sad thing that she gets arrested, but all that is, she was already that. She was already a pillar before that event even happened.
Because, I mean, obviously she had to be a pillar because they owned property at a time where most blacks didn't own property. So how old was she? When do you remember what's the inception of the store? When did it start?
It started in the 40s. Oh, I know the incident happened in the 40s and when they owned the building. The store was built in 1920s though.
So 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get this straight. Her name is Miss White and she go to jail for talking to a white man.
Hold on. Not only that, is that really on her obituary, talking back to a white man?
Yes. Well, because that's what was.
That's tough.
Well, now it's published. Okay, so now that I have the designation,
Mm-hmm.
it's also published there. So it's two incidents that kind of signify what talking back to a white man. Why are you laughing so hard about?
Oh, that's deep.
That's deep.
Ooh,
No.
Dre, what would happen to us? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I be thinking, you know, like sometimes you like, I wouldn't have made it in slavery.
What is
right?
the mindset though? Am I still me? Or am I just an existing person back in the day?
Right, because I think people conform to their environment. So
Yeah, so
I don't know if I would have been a conformer.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know
I
either.
like what you said. Am I still me? If you say if I'm her, I'm a woman. I'm strong. I'm minority. I am a business, right? I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own. I'm in my own store.
Right.
So that's who she is. So when someone tells her she can't do what she needs to do or what she has asked to do, yeah, she's gonna jump. I mean, who wouldn't, right?
I don't know. It was the 40s.
Yeah, it was the 40s.
He was doing some
yeah,
different things in the 40s.
Well, some of those
20s,
things still happen.
40s.
So
Well, when I find out the story now, it's in my hands. Do I make it historical or not? Now, if I make it historical, I got to go through all the bylaws that the city of Houston has, which is I can't do certain things to the building. I can't, the construction has to be approved by the city. So that's kind of the red tape behind it. And it does cost more money to keep it historical than it wash away. Again, it needs to be told my community as well. I'm a minority. I'm a female. I'm an entrepreneur, and I care about the community. I feel very, I feel this lady's spirit. You know, she's just. I'm like, okay, that's who you were. That's who I am. Let's connect.
It sounds like that's your motivation behind the project. So that
it's her and it's my son. I have a son, and I want to get. I'm a 911 dispatcher. I'm trying to get out of that field.
You did say that.
Yeah. So I want to get out of that field. So I was like, okay, let me open up a business. Now, what kind of business can I have where it doesn't consume me, where it can kind of sustain itself? It was like an event hall. You know, it pretty much runs itself, so to speak. I'm there, but not just so consumed by it. And then I was like, okay, so Friday through Sunday, that's where I'm gonna make my big money, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. What am I gonna do Monday through Thursday? It's gonna be bare. You know, they say wealth is to extend your table. It's not to build a fence. So if that's what I'm going with, then let's give it to the community. Let's work with nonprofits and get free art classes, and let's get engineer robotics from NASA. Let's get rich dad, poor dad classes. Everything that I'm looking for, let's get. When I went to the schools in the neighborhood that I didn't receive, what is credit? What is percentage? What do I need to buy? How do I buy? How do I become a good buyer? You know, the rich dad, poor dad, that kind of, I didn't have that. I came from a family of middle class, and they knew what they knew. You know, there's a lot of people in this area that come from the same class I did. So how can we, you know, give them this information?
Because this is in Fifth Ward. So you're talking about people in this area that are not middle class. Most of them are poor. Now you have the backside of it closer to Clinton. I think they're gentrifying it. So, you know, you have some middle class parts. And then you have some other middle class parts that they're doing over on Waco. So it's truly being gentrified. But I think the historic mark, I applaud you for it, because
facts.
I think for me, and this is something you bring into my attention that I probably need to work on. I am a capitalist. I'm sorry. So I would have probably said, you know what?
Hold on. Is anybody out there surprised?
Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing. So listen, I can't help the poor if I'm one of them. Thing. So I got to get rich and give back. That's the win-win. You know what I mean? So
it's a great line.
Yeah, you know, Jay-Z said it first.
Yeah,
but I agree. So I think it's a situation. I'm sitting here listening to your story and listening to the history behind it, and I can be honest. I wouldn't have done it. I would have said, okay, I bought it for this. I can kind of make 100% on my money. Short period of time, I'm probably make 100%. I tell y'all all about the story, but I'm gonna probably do that. So
well, you know
I just
what?
want to applaud you for that.
Thank you so much. I've been offered money, and it can sell for way more than it's even worth on HCAD. But that's not
HCAD is Houston County Appraisal District for you guys that are non-real estate. Every city, state has a CAD, which is your county appraisal district, where you can look up the worth of the property. For whatever it says there. You can also, a lot of times it can be misleading, because if you're good at it, you will challenge your taxes and go at the lowest rate possible. If you're not, you'll just go with what the county says it's assessed at. So I just wanted to make that distinction, because a lot of people may not know that.
Yeah, I can definitely sell it, and it would be easier for me to sell it.
Right.
When I first got the building, I found out I got pregnant, and I was stuck in this place where I had a house in Sunnyside. I was like, do I move and be comfortable in Sunnyside, or can I have my dream? Can I follow my dream and still be a mom at the same time and doing it by myself? I was kind of stuck with what to do and scared. I decided to sell the house in Sunnyside, put most of that money towards the building, and I kind of kept my head down, figured out how to be a mom, and by the time I know it, I paid the building off.
You didn't get the book?
Oh no, yeah, it didn't come. The baby didn't come with the book.
Oh, okay. I thought they came with instructions. I thought you got the instructions.
No, I had to figure that out. And now that now that I'm in a better place and mindset, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. It's crazy too, because I'm a Mickey Leland scholar, and in high school, it was my junior year to my senior year, that summer, I applied for a scholarship. It was to live in Israel for a month. I just wanted to go somewhere. I didn't even have intention with it. I was just like, I need to get out of here, right? So I applied for it. I didn't think I was going to get it. Boom, I got it. And I lived in Israel for a month. And then all of it. We traveled. So Israel is the size of Rhode Island. We
Yeah.
traveled the entire country.
I've been to Israel.
It's
I
beautiful.
went to Tel Aviv, and I can tell y'all. So, one of my stories, Dre.
Here we go.
I went to Israel. This is a true story. And, you know, a lot of times you see things on TV and you're thinking like, they always fighting, you know, you might get killed, this, that, and the other. Man, I got over there, they was jamming MC Hammer. This was in 91. I got on the floor, I had my Hammer pass, got me a young Israeli, and hey, man, it was all good. I'm believing at that point. But I had a few Israelis, and it was a good look. So
The Navy had it work.
Yeah, the Navy at work, man. I thank y'all. Shout out to Israel, man. Y'all have some beautiful women, and I thank y'all for choosing a good man for a night. Go ahead.
No, my experience was great. If anything, it was eye-opening. I'm not Israeli girl eye-opening, but it was, you know, it was a way to
Israeli guy opening.
But you know, women normally ain't gonna tell. We're gonna leave.
No.
I
was in high school. I had a boyfriend.
Okay. Oh, you emphasized on girls. So I had to, you know, I can't let you get away with that.
Actually though, it really broadened my horizon. I was like, there's a world out here, and I knew there was a world out here, but I really didn't know until I was like, oh my God, there's so many people, and I was able to see the Red Sea. I was able to see Egypt, the horizon of Egypt on the Red Sea. I was able to be in the Dead Sea. I got baptized in the Jordan River. Like, it was the most amazing experience, and it was from Mickey Leland's foundation. Guess where Mickey Leland's from?
Fifth Ward. R.I.P. Mickey Leland.
I was
For y'all
alive
that's
when
out of
Mickey
the city
Leland
that
crashed.
don't know who Mickey Leland is.
I was alive for that.
Go ahead. I'm
No, I was alive for the Mickey Leland. I'm saying I was thinking about, like, I was alive when his plane crashed. Like,
where did Mickey Leland's plane crash?
going overseas. Was it
To
Africa?
Ethiopia, I think.
No, he didn't get that far, did he?
Or that's where he was going.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they was too heavy with supplies when he was going. He was taking supplies somewhere apparently.
Well, let y'all Google. The good thing now you have this new thing called Google. You can check out Mickey Leland.
Yeah.
All on your own.
Well, the cool thing is kind of like full circle. He was even in his absence or his passing, he was still giving back to the community, and I was a part of that. And it did get to. I mean, after that, I wanted to travel all the time. Now I can say I'm well traveled because of that, and I probably wouldn't have been. It probably wouldn't have even been a desire. And now I feel like I got all this experience and this knowledge and this deeper understanding. And it was because of him. It's because he was like, hey, I'm from this area and there's more out here. Y'all need to see it. And now I can be, you know, just a leaf off that branch.
Okay. That's good stuff. So I know you have an event coming up at the at the facility.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that event.
Okay, so I decided to throw a block party, an annual block party. I had one last year. It was pretty cool. I had Sheila Jackson came out. I also was able to get into the Houston Chronicle, so that was kind of uplifting because I never knew how to throw a block party, and I didn't even have money to do it. Let me tell you a funny story. My job was giving out $500 if you got a COVID shot. I was like against COVID shot, but I was like, you know what? I could throw a block party with $500. So I was like, go ahead. So I got that money and I threw.
He didn't get a COVID shot.
I threw a block
Definitely
party.
gonna give me $500 to get it.
It was
So hold on. So let me tell you this. Hold your thought. So I had to get vaccinated because I love my dad, and my dad told me I couldn't come over without it. So they didn't. So you gonna kill me with you? Shout out to my dad, man. He would not. I just don't want y'all over here. This thing dangerous now. It's dangerous. Like, people dying every day. I'm like, not really. You just watch CNN and MSNBC all day, and that's all you hear. If you would leave out the house, it's probably not as bad. Man, he was so. I know I don't want to get off the subject too much, but he would call me all the time, talking about my mom, because my mom's a realtor here at the office, and is she up there? She going to show people houses? They killing people out here. Is she bringing this back to me? So then he got pissed one day. He told me, I said, well, she might just kill you because she's been around a lot of people today. That's it. You know what? I'm going to change my way. I'm going to leave you everything because at least you listen to me. I said, hey, we going somewhere. My dad got a little something. So go ahead.
So you got the COVID shot.
So she took him for $500. You got it for the being the wheel. Boy, that's cold.
That is big.
Capitalist at its finest. Capitalism at its finest.
Now, Pop didn't want to get the COVID shot. Yeah. He ended up getting it, though. Yeah, my dad was serious, man. He did not want you without the COVID shot. Yeah. So go ahead and tell him we on your block party.
No. Yeah, so I had the block party, and it was a nice turnout.
Shout out to COVID.
No shout out to Kobe.
$500.
It was a nice black party. So I'm like doing it again. October 29th is when we're gonna have it. It seems like it's already getting bigger. And more people I'm telling, the same people that were there last year, it's getting more attention. And I'm doing, the purpose of the block party is to reintroduce the building to the neighborhood because everyone knows it as a rundown vacant building, right?
Right.
So I want to reintroduce the building, let them know what I'm doing and how it can benefit them, who I am, and how, you know, we're going to benefit the community. That's part of it. The other part is we're going to acknowledge who Elnora White was, which a lot of people do not know the story. So I want to get that story. If I can get it known in Fifth Ward alone, great. If I can get it known in the city alone, fabulous. Like, that's where I want to be.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna be able to help you with that.
Definitely.
I feel pretty confident about it. We're probably we'll talk about that. How we'll do that on there. So yeah, how can people get in touch with you? How can they come in and, you know, if somebody wants to be a part of this from a donation standpoint, just to enjoy the festivities?
Yeah, so you can reach
Put
me.
some sweat equity in.
Yeah, you can reach me at www.urbanengagehtx.social. I'm sorry. You can reach me there. It has all the documents of who Elnora White was. It has all my information. It has from my phone number to email. Feel free to contact me. All the information's there. Pictures from last year's block party there with the building. There's a mural on the building. It says "I love Fifth Ward." It's on there. So come look at it. If you pass by Lion Street and you've seen it, you're wondering what's going on with that building, it's mine and it's ours.
I know exactly where you at now. That's crazy. I did not know exactly where you
Yeah,
at.
I have no clue.
I know the building. No, I know where she at now.
I mean, you've been what you should know.
Okay, again,
We have a new producer over here.
Hey, man, you took the words out of my mouth.
Just go ahead, Ash.
Again, that's gonna be www.urbanengagehtx.social. I can't. Please feel free to contact me if you're interested, if you want to be a part of, if you want your children to go there, contact me, please.
Okay, will do. I'm going to take you over to the Prince Complex, and that way you can kind of share the story over there. They're really good at getting the word out, especially in Fifth Ward. When it comes to Fifth Ward, anything in Fifth Ward, the Prince Complex will make it out. Actually, Nicole is over there. This is our producer off camera. I don't know where he came from. Like, I mean, this is my man. Shout out to Lonnie Green, man. If y'all know Lonnie, y'all know Lonnie is probably, you know, the name of my company is Relentless, right? Relentless Business Solution, and Lonnie represents Relentless. If Lonnie wants something from you, he's not gonna call you once. He's not gonna call you twice. Not 3 times. No, not 10. Oh no, he's gonna call you 20. And it's probably going to be back to back. He is truly relentless. I wish, but this is a professional interview. I can't tell y'all this story because we said we weren't going to even curse on here today with Ashley. And I don't think I've said a curse word at all. Have I said one?
I don't think so.
I did?
I don't think so. I think he did good. Nah,
if I did, okay, good.
You just talked about your women in television.
Well, it wasn't women to tell. I'm not gonna do whatever. So listen,
you did great. I'm at other. You know, I'm shocked.
So Ashley, went to Tel Aviv early on. Where are you from exactly, Ashley? You from Denver Harbor?
I'm from Denver Harbor.
You from Denver Harbor. So what school did you go to?
McReynolds. And instead of going, I was zoned Wheatley, and I really wanted to go to play basketball, but I ended up
ball.
Going.
Can you still ball?
I try.
Okay.
I shoot with you. I don't know if I get out there. My hips are all messed up.
Drake and ball.
You can't. You swim too?
I don't swim.
I
can swim though.
So let me tell you this quick story. When I was in the Navy, when you get to the Navy, you get
But
to
not
boot camp. They ask everybody, okay, if you can swim, go over here. If you can't, go over here. I'm thinking if you wanted to go to the Navy, everybody can swim, right? So all the black people went over here, and everybody else went over here. I'm literally was the only black person that could swim in my whole boot camp. I'm not lying. I ain't making this up, man. I just could not believe all y'all can't swim. But we was in Tuffley Park, you know what I mean? So I was on the swim team. We swim.
Right.
But these brothers didn't swim. See that? I even said brothers. They didn't even swim. So yeah, I was just blown. So anyway, Ashley, you went to Tel Aviv. You got an opportunity to go to Tel Aviv. You're kind of interested now.
That was a good story, though. I just want to let you know that was a really good story.
Yeah, but so this dude from Wisconsin. His name was James. I don't remember his first name.
Did you feel alone?
I kind of felt alone. So you have to dive off of a diving board. You know, they give you like these 3
So
diving
I can't
boards.
dive.
So you have to dive off, or actually you have to jump. You can jump or dive. You got to take your pants off, tie your pants up, bam, hit them in the water, tie them back up so you can use your pants as a flotation device, right?
Shit.
So you got to pass this. And so this dude, James from Milwaukee, man, he, when you get up there, you got to jump. You can't come back down.
How far is, or how?
It's the size of, it's whatever the flight deck is, so it's pretty high.
Yeah, you jumping off a ship.
Yeah, like you jumping off the ship. And so dude looked down and was like, I ain't doing it. So they have normally they have a SEAL team in there with you, or I guess we had a SEAL team in there with.
Did they push him?
Man, they tried. He was kicking. He was working him. Man, they ended up getting him, but he was bam, bam, bam.
Oh,
so they
he was
made
fighting.
him do it?
Yeah, he was, so but two of them came in and held arms and just drove him all the way down. They almost drowned him. We almost drowned him because he wouldn't let go.
That is so funny.
Man, this man was going crazy, man.
That's a lot of water, man.
Water will make you panic. It wasn't that much. I think you do it in like 20 feet. Well,
And it probably was freezing
deep,
cold.
Now, it wasn't freezing cold, but yeah, that was one of those things. So anyway, so can you swim?
Yes.
Okay. Can you swim, Drake?
I can swim, but not like that. I probably wouldn't have jumped either.
What do you mean you can swim not like
I'm not going to drown for a little
You
bit.
gonna doggy float or doggy
I'm
paddle?
going to swim to the thing, but I'm not going to jump off and then I got to swim a long way. Yeah, I'm not a strong swimmer. I can swim, but I'm not a strong
I'm
swimmer.
a strong swimmer.
Yeah,
me
I'm
too.
not
So you went to Tel Aviv. When you came back from Tel Aviv, your mind was open to the world, right? But I'm going somewhere with this, and because you said some. So thank you. We appreciate you for Ashley's been watching the show, and Ashley said, "Oh, you guys are Fed guys." Yeah. So yeah, me and Dre met in Feds, man. So we found out something extremely interesting about Ashley, and Ashley was a CO, a correctional officer. Oh man, why you? Oh, what do you think would happen if she was on our unit, Dre?
Oh, we'd had a good time. We had a good time.
What do you mean by that?
I don't even want to know what you
No,
mean.
because she don't seem like the type of person she gonna let us talk on the phone. She gonna let us, she's not gonna come mess with us.
She gonna let you go with your move?
Yeah.
I
We
don't
get
know.
on. She like she want to do no paperwork. You don't like paperwork, do you?
Well, I was in college at the time, so I was
we
studying.
definitely
So
did.
I
Okay.
was doing my
See,
own
we was
stuff.
respectful in our unit.
So
We was cool.
man, let me tell y'all, because we got a few of the homies that watch us that's still on lock, man. And thank y'all, I appreciate you guys.
Definitely.
But listen, man, somebody did something to Ashley, man, and I want y'all to be mindful, man, that
That ain't cool.
that's not cool. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, don't do that.
somebody gunned Ashley down, man. So you know what I mean. We was kind of talking. I just asked you, that did anybody
Yeah,
gun you
this
down?
is not gonna be sent out to nobody.
No. This is okay. This is all about. It's okay. You can use us as a promotional tool because at the end of the day, I think it's a situation where people do crazy things, and it tells me how tough you are. Because obviously, I know you told us how offended you were by the situation, but it tells me a little bit about your resilience. Because you don't seem like a person that allows anything to, hinder you, screw with you for too long. You figure out a way to make it right. See, that's where I was going with it.
Oh, okay.
So that's the
She
thing.
was all embarrassed. Like,
Oh,
what is he supposed to do with
yeah.
this?
You ain't supposed to the world that.
Don't worry about it. I mean, they don't know. They didn't see it.
Oh my goodness.
Man, you are the
So
worst.
October the 29th, man, y'all make sure y'all support Ashley at the block party over there. And I think another thing you should probably do is if you're renovating, bring some of the kids in from the neighborhood to do some
I
some
actually
craft work.
have a photo shoot
Okay.
on the October the 1st.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my son. I want some kids from the community to come in to do the photo shoot with me of the inside the building, as it's like damaged goods, if you will.
That's cool.
And so we'll see, have photos of what it looked like before it gets fixed up,
Okay.
stuff like that, and then just to promote and have more media or more,
What day was October 29th?
October the
29th.
1st.
What is
Oh,
that?
29th.
Is
Yeah.
that Saturday?
Yes, it's gonna be Saturday, and I'm also partnering with a whole bunch of other people. I have Break Free, which is a hip hop break dancing crew.
Right, that's
They're gonna do a 30-minute dance and a tribute to Thriller, to Michael Jackson Thriller out there.
Okay.
All that.
You on that team too?
There's
Come on, man. In my era, I don't care how much of a gangbanger you was, how tough you was. Y'all dudes had some Michael Jackson jackets or some shoes or a glove. It was. Michael's the guy.
the
Yeah. The curl. I had a Jerry curl. I wouldn't mind if I wish I had it now. My hair won't grow. But go ahead.
Where them pictures at?
No. H-Town Boxing, they're going to be out there.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with Pipeline Partners with Picasso, Jeremy, and Chris Butler, I think is his name.
Okay.
But he goes by Picasso. They're going to be out there. They're helping me. They're going to be doing tug of war with children.
Okay.
They're also going to be donating like free haircuts for boys, whatever. A little basketball thing they'll have going on. So it's a few.
Nice
It's
sound like
great.
a party.
That's what I want it to be.
Sound like a
You know
party.
what? I was like, if I could get my son to throw it, how would it be? He's 5. Oh, he wants dinosaurs. He wants this. He wants that. He wants it to be a party, and I think that's what any kid would want. So let's give it to him.
That party gonna cost more than $500 though.
Yeah, I know.
I went to a party this weekend, and I
know.
didn't want to
Trust
go.
me, I know.
I didn't want to go to this party because my grandmother was sick, but I had to go, and but it was a good party. But they had something there that I thought was really cool. They had a mechanical bull. So I think we're gonna bring the mechanical bull out to your block party.
Oh, I appreciate it. And you want to know what?
That's a cool thing.
This block party, it's kind of like it's not just for vendors. It's kind of like a festival, and it's during fall season. And I said this last time. People in this community do not have a place to go to like that. If they were to go to a fall festival, it's going to be in city center. It's going to be somewhere completely out of district.
Is it a costume party?
It
should be a costume party.
It's costume friendly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because it's
It's
also that if
Halloween.
you have a kid, you don't want them just to spend $25 on that one day to wear that one costume. No, let's wear it as much as we can.
Okay.
Let's go to all these festivals. But the kids in the community are going to be able to benefit from this festival. Or block party. It's going to be October 29th. It's from 3 to 7. October 29th from 3 to 7. It's going to be at 4101 Lyons Avenue. That's Houston, Texas 77020. It's in 5th Ward. It's on the main street of Lyons. Please.
You're doing a great job, though.
Hey, man.
You're doing a great job.
This is our first day with our new producer. And actually, he just appointed himself as the producer. But you actually doing a good job.
No,
Thank you for
is.
directing us
Yes.
on all of these great key points. Is there anything else we need to say before we wrap up, Producer Lonnie?
But if y'all gonna see how he holding his camera and his phone.
Say what? Whoa.
Oh, yes, we are looking for vendors.
Okay.
Okay, so for food.
So other producer, go ahead.
So it's food vendors, which we're having 4. I have 2 already. And of course, you do need your food permit. I'm looking for vendors. So if anyone's selling anything, you want to be part of it. I'm trying to get as many people here as I can. So yes, hit me up and let me get you signed up for October 29th.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Dre over here laughing because
I can't.
Dre ain't never seen. So no, I can see. I'm just messing with him. So if y'all gotta see Lonnie, because my partner Lonnie, man, I don't know, he's got his vision a little tough, right? So he's sitting there with his phone like this, and I know if y'all know Lonnie, y'all sitting there laughing at me because y'all done seen it before. But I tell you one thing, well, I'm not gonna do that.
But he looking right at me like, damn.
Woo! Lonnie, he didn't hit you with the camera, man.
That's my boy. We appreciate him.
Oh, Ashley, man, we appreciate you coming out.
Thank you.
And we'll see. We'll make sure we do some form of donation or something, whatever we can do to support the event. And,
Thank you so
wish
much.
you the best, and thank
I told you we could have went a whole
out.
hour though if we tried. We could have went a whole
I
hour.
mean, you're more than welcome
this
to
was
come
a
out
nice
again.
flow.
Yeah.
Next time you come out, we're gonna talk about your correctional experience.
Oh no.
And next time, I mean because
It's part of the story.
Because you said something that was real pivotal. You said you realized that you would leave there, come to the free world, and then you seen people in the free world that were just as locked up and trapped mentally as the people in there were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's deep. And a lot of y'all, really, I was gone for 8 years, and I came back, and I'm like, a lot of y'all been locked up longer than me. Man, free your mind, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Free your
Free
mind.
that
Open your
motherfucker.
mind, man. Go travel to Israel like Ashley did.
Make better
And
choices.
you.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Make some better choices. At the end of the day,
Make better
as
choices.
Jay say, every day we wake up, we got a chance and a choice. So you have the ability to make a choice every day. Our choices basically determine our destiny. So the choices you make today are gonna determine where you at 6 months from now, 1 year from now, 5 years from now. It's just a matter of making the right choice. So what else?
Oh yeah, that's my nonprofit slogan. It's selfishness is a disease, attack yours.
Selfishness is a disease, attack yours. So I may be a little bit of selfish. So I'm gonna say I'm not, but I am. You know. So if you ever get in trouble and you just want to make a quick profit on the building, I bust it down with you. Just thought I'd
Make sure you throw it out there.
So hey man, thank you for coming to the Cole and Dre show. We really sincerely appreciate you.
Definitely.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. We're gonna be releasing probably 15 to 20 videos over the next week. So make sure y'all check us out. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Cole and Dre podcast. And thank you, Miss Ashley Ruiz.
No, thank you for the invite.
Man, we had a good
The second
time.
invite. Thank
Okay.
you.
We had a good time.
With
Both
all that's
times.
being said and done, we're gone. I'm Cole.
And this is Drake, and we out.
Hey.
Man, what time it is, man? Hey, relentless, hey, relentless, hey, 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 hey. Hey, Cole, boss straight, 2 mother, watch them out. No count, all facts like what you talking about. Boy, listen and pay attention to what we talking about. We can show you how to make 100,000 in the drop.